Hello, hope you can hear me. Um, I've got this camera stuck on the end of this one of these selfie sticks. Now I've never used a selfie stick before, but I thought let's give it a go, and it might be able to see the studio a lot better. So what I'll do, and I'll just do a little bit like this. That's me under the hat. My name's Howells, artist based in South Wales, and this is my studio, which I've been coming to for a long time now. I think any minute now they're going to give me the keys, passed down from caretaker to caretaker, but it has been quite a long time. So what I'll do now, I'll just show you, I'll just take you over to here, right? So here I am. So this is a piece which because of this lockdown thing, I've been in no rush to finish anything, and it's been like that for a while really for me. No rush to do anything other than just, we've got an idea, just get it done and see where that takes you. So what I'll do, I mean, I can just explain really how I approach a piece of work perhaps, and then see if that gives you any ideas, right? So I'm spinning around here. I brought this out, and this is like very couple of months old. So I'll just turn the stick, and then you can see it for yourself. So there you go. So there we go. That's that. Old speakers. This came out of a skip. I know it was owned by another Welsh artist, and she was throwing it out up in Cardiff. You probably wouldn't recognise it anymore. I found that in a skip along with a couple of her paintings, so I kept everything. Speakers which are again was being thrown out, so I thought, well, I don't like throwing anything out. I think if you can use it again, let's use it again. And I keep them in the corner of the room, and then until I'm pretty bored, and I think let's do something a bit different. So it's, it's very much sculptural, isn't it? And I guess that was one of the things when I went to college. It was very sculptural. It was all about, for me, was I doing the right course? For the first term, I was making things, right? Because I didn't do a foundation. I went straight from A level to Bath Art College, and so I suppose I didn't get that sort of experimentation with other mediums. I sort of did when I was doing A level, but anyway, I was just continuing that thing, and I still do it today. So that, as an artist, I feel that, and I was told at the time, said, when I asked my teacher, tutor, I said, oh look, I'm just doing a bit of everything. I'm doing a bit of photography, I'm doing a bit of film, I'm doing ceramics. Well, and I turned on and said, well, that's you. And it's quite good. So don't feel like you've got to box yourself into anything. If you're one of those people who do as much as you can, or whatever you can, you're writing or making films or dancing or whatever you want to do, that's because you want to do it, right? And that's how you express yourself. So I suppose this is what it's all really about, expressing yourself. So what I'll show you here, this is something I was doing in lockdown, and these are sort of largish prints as such, but here we are. Look, this is one of the Black Lives Matter movements, and this was put up. This was the image of the face used by another artist called I think it was Mark Quinn, and that was taken down in Bristol, and then he made another sculpture, and this was put up, and this is the young lady who was chosen to do it, or he chose to do it. Again, I've got to say, right, the mechanics of making these sculptures today, I think it was like cast in a sort of like a plasticky compound of some sort. Anyway, it was incredible. So that went up. So I thought, well, we can use that image. And so if I can look at something, here she is again. So, that's where she's come out. And so a lot of these works were in the studio. So I'm building them up slowly. And the thing is, a lot of them do not look like you think they're going to look ever. So there was other images. See, there's George Floyd there. And there's, oh, Helena Bonham Carter over there. So, again, I think, you know, I like to explore how things are going to look, and then as soon as I've explored them, I seem to draw over them, and that's good enough for me, because once you've got it out of your system, what's the point of keeping it? So, we was in France last year, just before we was in France last Christmas, and I couldn't believe the amount of graffiti in the streets, so I was taking pictures of the graffiti, and then when I came back here, I thought, these images are too good to not use. So I'm not sure if look, I got to use what I got to use, and I think some of these images would look good on here. So I took them, put them back onto an old piece which had come back in, this from an existing large work, and I thought, well, let's revigorate it, let's paint it, and that's something which we are sort of constantly doing, you know, taking old work, repainting it, giving it a new boost, new lease of life. And I think, so these images that you see there, a lot of them have been stolen or taken from someone else. If I knew the artist's name, I put the initials there. I'm not, you know, I'm not like that. But then I just use my own way of painting into it. So everything then would just like, as I paint on top, so things would just happen, and then I'd look at that differently, and then so a lot of the paintings and images which I use are completely overwritten anyway, but they're always a good starting point, you know. And this and things like this. This is under there was well, a closed horse for the closed horse. I'm not sure. So that was something we done for Fashion Week, which we've been working in a lot of. So I would say it's been quite busy, really, with people getting in touch over the lockdown, which has been interesting, but you know, good to be involved with. See, look at that. See, that's a chair. And I found that chair in a skip, and I thought, well, that's too good to throw away. I keep it, painted it up. Atat Walker. Again, you know, I like that sort of thing. Some ceramics. And so what I'll do, this is where I usually am. So this is where we usually survey everything. And then I sit by in my chair thinking, oh, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? And again, so and as you can see, I just use whatever comes to mind, you know, whatever I can get my hands on. A lot of it is, I used to get access to free paint, people throwing bits out, and you never know what you're going to come across, you know. So anyway, I hope this is something you can use. Look, see, so there we are, some prints. So yeah, I hope this is something you can use, and any questions, obviously, I don't mind, just send them to me. I'll answer best I can, and speak to you soon.